Hello, 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 hello. Thank you guys. Hello, thank you for tuning in. We're simulcasting this on Periscope, Facebook Live, and YouTube Live. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this and you have the ability to share, I ask that you would share the broadcast. This is going to be an interesting conversation because it is my goal in this conversation to challenge and to really flip what you believe right now about obstacles and the alleged impediments that are blocking the growth of your business or the success of your business. So if you are new here, if we've never met, my name is Monique James. I am an online entrepreneur and educator and owner of Renegade Creative Media Group. We help small business owners and entrepreneurs leverage creativity because creativity is a force multiplier. We help you leverage creativity in digital media to do more, be more, and earn more in your business. Hey, Pastor McCall, thank you for tuning in. So we're live, you guys, Periscope, Facebook Live, and YouTube Live. So over the weekend, I did a workshop at a local coffee shop where I talked to the ladies. It was like a business ladies tea event. So we talked about how to leverage social media to get more visible in your business, right? And I have a slide. There is a slide in this presentation that says they, and in parentheses, it says big businesses are trying to be like us, in parentheses, small businesses. And when that slide comes up, I usually pause for a second because I want to give people a chance to read it. And then I want to watch their faces. I want to watch how they respond to what they're seeing. This slide says big businesses are trying to be like small businesses. And people are always like, what do you mean? Or, or I'm curious to know how this could make sense, because typically, traditionally, small business owners and entrepreneurs, we are conditioned to envy big businesses, right? We are conditioned to say, well, we cannot possibly compete with the big guys because they have more equipment, they have more people, they have more money, they have bigger budgets, they have all of these things that we do not have. And that's true. They have teams, they might have big office spaces, they have large budgets and large pools of money to do what it is that they want to do. And that's true. So if we were to follow tradition, we would believe that the big businesses, maybe even the businesses that we see as competitors to our business, we would believe that those big businesses have an advantage over us, right? We would believe because of the dollars and the resources and the buildings and the equipment and the people, they have an advantage. Well, I am here to tell you that you would be incorrect in that belief, and that you, small business owner, entrepreneur, solopreneur, you actually have the advantage. As a matter of fact, the advantage that you have isn't even fair to the big businesses. The advantage that you have doesn't even make this a fair fight. It's not even fair when you think about pitting you as a small business owner, entrepreneur, solopreneur against a big business. It's not even fair. They don't even stand a chance. And to illustrate this, I want to give you an analogy. Y'all know I love a good analogy. David and Goliath. Like the only analogy that would be so fitting to explain what I'm trying to get you to understand, right? So we know the story. David and Goliath go head to head. David kills Goliath, not with a slingshot, with a sling, which is a different weapon. A slingshot is a kid's toy. David had a sling, which is a pouch with a strap attached. He put the rock inside it. He swung this pouch, and he picked up speed of this pouch. And when he whipped it out, that stone flew out of that pouch, knocked Goliath right here between the eyes, knocked him out so David could cut his head off. Now, When people tell a story, they tell it like, dude, can you believe David beat Goliath? Well, actually, I can. And let me run it down to you. Why. So let's start with Goliath. Goliath was big, 6 foot, big, tall. Goliath had a helmet. He had armor. He had a sword. He had a shield. He had this. He had that. He had all of these other things, right? When he came to battle, he had all of this equipment when he came to battle. Oh, and he also had an escort. Like, go back and read the scripture. He had somebody that was like leading him into the valley to fight this battle. What did David have? David had his staff, his stones, and a sling. The king tried to give David the traditional equipment. He tried to give him a helmet, a sword, a shield, armor, all this other stuff. But David was like, nah, bro, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good with what I have. I'm going to use what I have. So they meet in the valley of Elah. Goliath is on the other side with all of his big, bulky stuff talking trash. David just walks up to him, swinging his sling, lets it go, knocks him out, runs over, does what he needs. He finishes the job. David walked into the battle with all of the advantages because Goliath, because he was carrying tradition, he was slow. Because he had extra people. He didn't even go into it by himself. Like, he had somebody leading him into the battle. So he had extra people with him, right? He had he had all of this extra equipment. Think of that as the extra levels, the bureaucracy that's in those big corporations. He had all of this other stuff that traditionally would look like sets you up for success in battle. But David had ease of mobility. David had portability. David could move quickly. And that is what gave him the unfair advantage. He didn't need to go head to head. He didn't need to fight the battle the way that Goliath wanted to fight the battle. He fought it in the way that made sense to him. He fought it using the tools that he had. He didn't need a helmet. He didn't need armor. He didn't need tradition. He didn't need a room full of people in a conference room, but he didn't need all of that. You don't either. You don't need tradition. Your unfair advantage is you. You, with the vision and the idea and the willingness to show up every day for your business, is the unfair advantage that will allow you to win every single time. Because see, the big corporations, the big companies, the big box stores, the big people, they can't show up on live stream and talk about their business and show all of the passion and the motivation and the inspiration for their business. You know what they have to do? They have to hire people. They have to hire people who have to manufacture the passion that you already have. And you are believing that they got a leg up on you. I'm here to tell you that they don't. As a matter of fact, the reason they go out and they hire the people to represent their business is because they're trying to be like you, because you can show up from your office, in your house, from the coffee shop, with your phone and talk to an audience about why you do what you do, why your thing is awesome, and why they should buy it. And you refuse to do it. So now, by you not showing up, you are forfeiting your advantage. That would be like David just choosing to not even walk down into the valley of Elah to even fight. Or if he did go down, he just laid his head down and allowed Goliath to kill him. You are giving away your unfair advantage every time, every opportunity that you do not take to show up for your business. You are forfeiting your advantage because you have all of the advantages. All you need to do is First, stop trying to put on tradition. If David had put on the helmet and the sword and the shield that King Saul tried to give him, he would have lost. Stop trying to put on somebody else's stuff onto your business. You have got to walk every day into the battle that is business ownership, ready to use what you already have. And what you already have is the passion, the vision, the drive to start the business. And I would hope to want to see it grow. So what are you going to do? Are you going to leverage your advantage? Or are you going to continue to forfeit what you already have?